Young people in Malaysia are up in arms over a delay in plans to lower the voting age. They say they are being denied their right to vote in the next election, an important one for a country that has experienced political upheaval this past year. Melissa Goh explains.
That's 18-year-old Nur Rifaya speaking up for 1.2 million Malaysian youths she says are being deprived of their voice. They will be unable to vote in the next general election if polls are held before September next year, an about turn that has sparked protests outside Parliament. Protesters want Prime Minister Muhyiddin's government to adhere to a bill lowering the voting age to 18 that was passed 2 years ago, with overwhelming support from MPs from both sides of the political aisle.
Now, the system for automatic registration for voters aged 18 and above are supposed to come into force in July this year. But the Election Commission said the deadline simply cannot be met because of the lockdown and the travel restrictions due to COVID-19 pandemic, and that's hampering efforts.
But protesters, including opposition lawmakers and student activists, are not buying it.
Millions of youth will be affected by the decision. Are the ones the most affected by this. This is a question we want to ask. Where is our vote? Because we are not playing with you. This is our right.
And I really want to challenge the Election Commission. What have you been doing over these few years, and why have you not put the process in place? If 18 years old, able to actually drive a car, own a passport, able to work, why can't they vote?
Protesters were later summoned by the police, but have pledged to continue their fight. The next election isn't due till year 2023, but Prime Minister Muhyiddin is under pressure to call for snap polls to shore up his ultra-thin majority in Parliament. This as key ruling coalition ally UMNO threatens to cripple his government by withdrawing support if election is not held soon.
Because when the election is held, my hope is they will re-elect us. Because you are free to choose, and that is what democracy is all about.
Mr. Muhyiddin has been accused of trying to preserve his political power by suspending Parliament earlier this year after seeking emergency powers to fight the pandemic. Analysts say a surge in youth votes is an added risk he can do without.
Political parties are not able to predict which direction these youth are going to vote. Yes, we know that there's at least 1 million new voters from the age of 18 to 21, but there are also 4 million voters who have not yet registered from the ages of 21 and above. Very difficult, I think, for political parties to risk that, especially coming into an election.
With GE15 shaping up to be a fiercely contested battle with multi-cornered fights all around, winners may well be the ones who can meet the aspirations of youths and successfully capture their vote. Melissa Goh, CNA, Kuala Lumpur.